you looked in the mirror today and didn't see a beautiful woman, you nitpicked at yourself, at your features, at your body, that's not your face talking. That's not your body talking. That's your conditioning. Society has determined, and many of us have internalized what beauty is, but today we're going to discuss it. Today we're going to challenge societal norms and standards as relates to beauty. If you're new here, welcome to Heal the New Sexy, where we discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. I am a licensed therapist and coach. And let me tell you something. In this season of my life where I've lost hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, where I've looked in the mirror many times and didn't recognize myself, I can tell you a thing or two about beauty and accepting yourself as beautiful. We know in whatever nation you're living in, there are beauty standards. And many of us have bought into or accepted that those standards are what we should live our life by. Look at the beauty industry. It's like a multi-billion-dollar industry. Every time you turn around, we're trying to buy a new lipstick, a new cream, some lotion or body oil or something, the perfume, the hair, whatever, in order to be beautiful. But I really want to challenge that today. I had a coaching call a couple of weeks ago, and my client said, I've accepted that I am a beautiful woman. I've accepted that it's time for me to realize that I'm a beautiful woman. You ever realize how you as a woman compliment everyone? You can see the beauty in everyone except for yourself. It's time to challenge it's time to challenge the societal norms, but it's also time to look at why is it that I can see the beauty in everyone else, but I don't see the beauty in me? Why is it that my girlfriend can talk about her flaws and I'm able to praise her, but I can't do the same thing for myself? I'm going to challenge that today, right? We have some toxic standards as it relates to women. You know, pretty is often described as whether you're light, thin, quiet, youthful, or agreeable. I'm going to say that one more time. Pretty is often defined as being light, thin, quiet, youthful, and agreeable. Anything that's on the outside of that, we don't see as beautiful, and we should. We should. You should see yourself as beautiful. I had a therapy session yesterday, and I asked her, I said, if your body was seen as the standard, would you be doing all the things that you're doing now? And the truth is, it was like, no, I wouldn't. I remember growing up, we had the low-rise jeans. Baby, I couldn't wear no low-rise jeans because I've been thick all my life, okay? And then a few years ago, BBLs were in. And I love when the BBLs was in, okay? I loved it, right? The standard was thick. I loved it. But the years where being super thin was in, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. But I wish I had someone to say, Cynthia, listen, your beauty is defined by you. It's not defined by society. It's defined by you. Oftentimes we have to also know that beauty is often defined by men and being attractive to men. But you should feel sexy and safe and secure in your own skin, whether or not a man validates or affirms how you look. Let's remove men from beauty standards and let's focus on what makes you feel good. So you may not be a woman who likes to wear heels or makeup, but you should still feel beautiful and comfortable in your skin. And this is what it's about. Feeling comfortable in your skin. Identifying when you started believing negatively about yourself and about your body. You ever look back and it was like, man, when I was in high school or when I was in college, I was that girl. What was I thinking? Why I kept going on a diet every Monday and that body was tea? Social conditioning. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're a beautiful woman now, even if you have, gained weight or lost weight or whatever. I look online quite often and I see so many women trying to do so many things in order to stay youthful and let me say this. Even the competition between young women and older women, I think it's all created. I really do. And I think we have to challenge that because there's beauty in youth and there's beauty also as you are a seasoned woman and as you are aged, because there's wisdom in being older. Okay. Beauty is not something that and even you see all the plastic surgery that celebrities get in order to have a certain look. And so I feel like society feeds off of the insecurity of women. Society profits off of the insecurity of women from the beauty industry, but also you look at beautiful women and how they settle in relationships because they don't see how beautiful they truly are. They don't understand their beauty. They haven't accepted their beauty. And just because you don't fit societal norms doesn't mean that you are not beautiful. I want you to know that beauty becomes real because you choose to believe that you are beautiful, not because you're trying to meet or check a box for society. I want you to know that beauty is energy. You ever met someone and it was just something about their presence that just made you feel like, oh my gosh, they're the most beautiful person in the world. They're so sweet. They're so kind. Because beauty is energy. It's not just the external. There are so many women that are so beautiful on the inside. And that's the issue. We live in a very superficial society. And I remember doing the video on the young lady who said no to a coffee date. She was like, no, I'm not doing a coffee date, which she should have. Okay, it's the end of the day. What you drinking coffee for? But I remember someone commented like, she is not beautiful. I remember doing a video, Pretty Jealous. And recently someone commented and they were like, you're not pretty. And they didn't even spell pretty right. And I told them, listen, I am beautiful. I am pretty because I define it. I've defeated cancer. I got scars on my body because of going through my cancer journey. And guess what? When it's summertime, you're going to see these scars. I'm not going to hide. So whether you got stretch marks or you have scars because of a surgery, a life-saving surgery, you may have burns on your body because of something that happened. We're not hiding in the shadows anymore because society says that you need a flawless body without stretch marks. Your skin needs to be clear. You may even have acne. Forget that. You have to know and understand that you're a beautiful woman because you say you are. Not because of what society says. Beauty is the way you show up in your own life. So stop disqualifying yourself. Stop feeling like, oh, I got to lose the weight and then I'll feel beautiful. You may have clothes in your closet right now that you haven't worn because you feel like, oh, I need to lose weight in order to wear something like that. Put your clothes on. Go outside. Be bold. Don't let your self-esteem be wrapped up in what society says. And if we're honest, why are we allowing society to determine how we view and see ourselves? Because it's always changing. Society unstable, y'all. I would say something else, but I don't want to offend nobody, okay? So stop disqualifying yourself. Stop comparing yourself to another woman. Don't compare yourself any longer, okay? I want you to reclaim compliments. So when somebody says, oh, girl, you look so cute, I'm like, oh, it's just, no. Oh, girl, thank you. Thank you. I know it. Someone complimented, the other day I was at Target and I saw a man staring at me. It just made me feel uncomfortable. Listen, I've been feeling uncomfortable because people be looking, which I remember growing up and it was rude to stare, but I guess we don't have that rule no more. But anyway, I was in Target and I walked in and the man was staring at me. And then I went and got the things I needed to get, and I saw him again and he was staring at me and I said, I'm cancer free. And I checked out, and then later on he said, what made you say that? I said, because you were staring at me and I didn't know what you were staring for. Okay, I know that my hair, I got a bald spot in the back of my head. I got these spots, right? Eyebrows ain't came back yet, eyelashes. So people have been staring at me. And he was like, but you're such a beautiful woman. And he said, I wasn't looking at, he said that short hair, I can see your face. You are a beautiful woman. I said, thank you. I didn't say, oh, well, I said, thank you. And thank you that you recognize my beauty, even in a tough season. And let me say that to you. I did a video, beauty in hard times, but even for you, sometimes when we go through things in our health, you may be a new mom and you're looking at your body like, oh my gosh, you're still beautiful. Your postpartum body is still beautiful. You don't have to snap back like the celebrities do. Walk in your beauty. You're beautiful and accept it, okay? So accept and reclaim compliments. Celebrate your features. Your features may be outside of the norm, but celebrate them, okay? Celebrate them. These are your signatures. This is God's fingerprint on you. We're not all created to look the same. God did something different with you, and that's okay. I got 2 freckles on my nose. You probably can only see one, but I have 2. I love them. They are what makes me different. I got 1 ear smaller than the other. That's what makes me unique. And as a woman who just got a mastectomy last month, I only got 1 breast. And I got a tissue expanded over here, and I got a breast. It is what it is. But this is what makes me unique. This is what makes me different from anybody else. And there are things about you that still make you beautiful. And you have to accept those things about yourself. And you have to realize that you are beautiful. This is a part of embracing self-love. It's important now that you dress for yourself, not what society says is in fashion, but you dress for yourself. What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel the most beautiful? Moving your bodies with love and care. I know when I was doing chemo, it was hard to be active, but now that I am, I said, I'm never going to take it for granted. Move your body. There's some women, when they walk, it's like as if they, I can't describe it. It's just so graceful. And if that's how you are, then move with love. Wear makeup because you want to. Now, I love a good red lipstick. I don't know if you've ever heard my story, but I wear red lipstick because growing up, I was taught that red was for hoes. So I wear the red lipstick. Am I a hoe? No. But a color and being told that certain colors make you fast and those type of things, that's why I wear red, because I'm embracing it. It's a part of my beauty. I'm not going to be shamed for wearing red. I'm not going to think just because a woman wears red, she's a Jezebel. So wear makeup because you want to, and wear the colors that you want to. Whether it's lipstick or your nails, whatever. Wear the colors that you want to. I want you to curate environments that make you feel beautiful and only go to spaces and places where you are received as beautiful. Many of us have experienced rejection as it relates to our family and being teased for how we look. And it's about to be the holiday. Don't go over there to those places that make you struggle with how you look. They talk about, oh, you got a big butt, or oh, you too skinny, or oh, your hair. Curate an environment where you feel beautiful. So whether that's in your home, at work, even in churches and places of worship. I'm not going to places where they, y'all women need to be modest. These men need to operate in self-control. How about that? I said what I said. They need to operate in self-control. Okay? If my ankle causes you to sin, then that's something on you, sir. I shouldn't have to wear a skirt all the way down to the floor because you looking at my ankle and that turn you on. Okay? So curate environments that make you feel beautiful. You may have to do some mirror work. Something I recommend for my clients sometimes when we're working on self-esteem is to look at themselves in the mirror naked and to compliment themselves and to tell them and to look and tell themselves about how they love themselves. I love my hands. I love my breasts. I love my shoulders. I love my elbows. I love my clavicle bone and how it's peeking through. I love my hips. I love my fingertips. I love everything about me. I love how my spine curves like that. I love my calves. I love my kneecap. I love everything. I love my toenail and my bunion. If you got one of them, okay? All right. I want you to upgrade your self-care rituals. What do you do to take care of you? What do you do that makes you feel beautiful? Is it, being intentional about putting on a good smelling body oil? Is it the lotions that you wear? Is it how you eat? Practice self-care. Create a ritual out of it, a morning ritual or routine, and a ritual at night and even in the day. What are you doing to take care of you, to pour into you? Because you're beautiful. If nobody told you today, you are beautiful. And put down in the comments if you got here, I am beautiful. And I'm defining beauty on my own terms. One thing about Heal the New Sexy, we're a little rebellious over here. We're a little rebellious. We are not accepting what society says as norm or status quo. We live in on our terms, okay? Just putting that out there. Just put that out there. Now, finally, walk in the room like you own it, because you do. Walk in the room like the queen that you are. No more shrinking. No more hiding. Sorry. No more shrinking. No more hiding. Take up space. Show off. Show out. Do the thing. Because you're beautiful. Society doesn't determine your beauty, you do. You were created in the image and likeness of God. So how dare you mistreat and mishandle yourself? And how dare you put on labels of other people who are probably insecure themselves? Probably insecure themselves. And so what they did is that they sat and ridiculed you, and you internalized that. Now it's time to reject any and everything that goes against what you know about yourself, and that's that you're beautiful. All right. I want to continue this conversation down below in the comments. Have you joined the membership? You need to join the membership, especially with all of the good videos that I have planned. I did a video recently, teach him how to have sex with you. It's not what you think, but you need to join the membership in order to watch that video. Okay. This is Heal the New Sexy. My name is Samithia.